Hi Andrew, can you tell us why you're in London today?
Well, I've just been to the garden party at Buckingham Palace. I think it's a great honour to have received the invitation, and it was a pleasure to accept.
Today's invitation was without the controversy of our last invitation to the palace. Do you think keeping this event fairly low-key is the right approach?
I think on balance it probably is better to keep it quiet before the event. We can always tell our members and of course our constituents after the event, because they do have a right to know. But I'm quite sure that the palace doesn't really want to have a security problem on their hands, or for that matter to be sort of plagued by news hounds. Last year I was in the queue and I was constantly being asked questions as we were manoeuvring up towards the palace. I probably think the palace would have preferred that not to have happened.
Does this invitation to the palace benefit the British National Party, do you think?
I think in a way, with greater respect, the question misses the point of these garden parties. It's not a political event with a large P, that is a party political event. I, and I hope others would do the same, if you like, left my party politics outside the palace when I went in. But nevertheless, I am there to represent the people who sent me there. That is the constituents in Yorkshire, whether they voted for me or not, but particularly those who voted for me, and of course those party members who helped me to get elected. Yes, when I said that it's possibly political with a small p, what I meant is that these events tie people to elements of our constitution, and in particular to two basic principles of our constitution, one of which is constitutional monarchy, and the other, of course, parliamentary democracy. And that can't be a bad thing.
It was lovely to see your grandchildren were with you today. Is it their first visit to London, and have they had an exciting day?
It's certainly the first visit to central London, and I think they're absolutely astounded by it. They obviously couldn't come into the palace. I went in with my daughter here, but children under the age of 18 aren't allowed. But my son-in-law took them around other parts of central London, and they're absolutely fascinated by it. You know, they loved the sight of the guards in their bare skins and the wonderful buildings that we have in central London, and I'm sure they have plenty to write about when they go back to school.